Is there anything that helped you in that journey on the coaching side of things? Or
The
not at
school
all?
journey?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, I think, you know, in the past, you and I have sat down and looked at curriculum, for example. And I think I shared with you at the time, like I'm just someone who needs to do something creative all the time. And that could kind of be a lot of different things. I feel like it right now, the bigger Pelada grows, the more work I have to do, the more my projects center around soccer. But, you know, I think it's important to maintain other interests and, you know, take diversity of experience into what you do. And ultimately, you know, this is kind of a longer conversation, but just to touch on it, I have kind of these theories of learning around parallel thinking, parallel problem solving, like this idea that you can take a concept from one field and apply it to another, learn more about the second field because of the contrast between those two things and the possible relationships between them. I think that all of us that have had more than one hobby in our lives have found ourselves finding a metaphor for learning in one that comes from the other. And the ability to do that, I mean, even I studied English in college, but I had a professor that taught cosmology and astronomy, and I took some courses from him, and I was never, I struggled with the calculus. My math isn't as good as I'd like, but like the scientific concepts I loved, and when it comes down to it, I see, you know, sports as sort of celebrating physics, because ultimately that's what you're out there doing. You're running and jumping and kicking and throwing and whatever it is, but you are trying to master, you know, the physical dynamics of the game. So, you know, some players are more or less willing to take the classroom onto the field, but for me as a coach, being able to apply some of those concepts and, you know, understand even some of the math and the physics behind what we're trying to teach when it comes to converting it to technique or tactics,